Did you finish the job 2 weeks ago and still no money in your account? Welcome back to Career English Podcast. I'm James, and that's Alex. Today, 5 English words to send invoices and chase late payments without sounding rude. By the end, you'll know the one polite word that gets your client to pay this week.
Okay, so picture this. Last month, I finished a logo project for a client in Canada. I sent the invoice on a Monday. 2 weeks later, nothing. No payment, no email, just silence. And my rent is due on the 1st.
Ouch, that happens to so many freelancers, and the silence is the worst part. So what did you do? Did you send a reminder? Or did you just wait and hope the payment would arrive?
I waited 3 more days. Then I panicked and wrote, "Hey, your payment is very overdue. Please send money now." Was that bad? It felt a little aggressive after I clicked send.
It's not terrible, but it's a little sharp for a first reminder. A good first message is soft. You can say the invoice is overdue without sounding angry. Most clients are not bad people, they just forget.
Wait, really? They forget thousands of dollars? That sounds like an excuse to me, honestly. I had one client tell me the invoice was lost in a folder for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? How can you lose money like that?
Big companies pay hundreds of invoices a month. Yours is one line in a long list. A polite reminder pushes you to the top of that list, and an angry email pushes you to the bottom. Trust me on this one.
Okay, that actually makes sense when you put it that way. I never thought about my invoice as one small line in a big list. So let's break these 5 words down for everyone listening. What's our first word?
Our first word is invoice. An invoice is a document. It lists your work, the price, and the date the client must pay. You send the invoice after you finish the job, or sometimes half before and half after.
And small thing, but listeners, we say send an invoice, not send a bill when we talk to clients. Bill sounds like a restaurant. Invoice sounds professional. I used to mix them up on Upwork and it felt weird.
Good point. Next word is due. Due means the day the money must arrive. So we say, payment is due on March 10th, or the invoice is due in 14 days. Always put a clear due date on every invoice.
Hold on, can I say the invoice is due and the payment is due? Are both correct? I get confused because they feel like the same thing.
Both are correct, and yes, they mean almost the same thing in this case. The invoice is due means the client must pay it. The payment is due means the money must arrive. Use either one.
Got it. Thanks for clearing that up. I always worried I was picking the wrong one in my emails. Now I can use either and feel calm about it. So, what's word number 3 on our list?
Word 3 is reminder. A reminder is a short, friendly message. You send it to help someone remember. Hi, just a friendly reminder that the invoice is due tomorrow. That word friendly is magic, by the way.
I love that word friendly. It softens everything. Even when I'm angry inside, I write friendly reminder and the client replies fast. It's like a secret freelancer trick from the internet.
Exactly the right move. Word 4 is overdue. Overdue means late, past the due date. So if payment was due on the 1st, and today is the 10th, the invoice is 9 days overdue.
And here's where I made my mistake. I wrote very overdue. Is that wrong? It sounded fine in my head.
Not wrong, but we usually say a number instead. 2 weeks overdue, or 10 days overdue, is clearer and more professional. Numbers feel like facts. Very overdue feels like emotion, and emotion makes clients defensive.
Oh, that's a really useful tip. Numbers feel like facts. Emotion makes them defensive. I'm writing that down right now for my next email. I always use feeling words, and then I wonder why clients go quiet. Okay, last word?
Last word is payment. Payment is the money the client sends you. We say receive a payment, send a payment, process a payment. Simple and clean. Avoid the word money in business emails. It sounds too direct.
Okay, listeners, let's practice. Try saying this one with me. I'll say it first, then you say it in your own voice. Ready? I'm sending a friendly reminder that the invoice is now 5 days overdue. Your turn now.
Nice sentence. And notice why it works. It uses friendly reminder to be soft, invoice to sound professional, and 5 days overdue with a number to sound factual. 3 of our 5 words in one short, powerful line.
Okay, new scenario for the listeners. I'm pitching a new client on Upwork right now. They asked, "When do I pay you?" How do I answer in a clear way that protects me?
Great question. You can say, I send the invoice when the project is complete. Payment is due within 7 days. If the invoice becomes overdue, I send one friendly reminder, and then I pause new work. Clear rules from day one.
I love that. It sets the rules early, and the client knows what happens. So, no surprises later when payment is overdue, and I have to send that awkward reminder email.
Exactly. And one more tip. After your reminder, if payment is still late, you can write, the invoice is now 15 days overdue. Please confirm the payment date. Asking for a date is stronger than asking for money.
Wait, that's smart. Asking for a date forces them to commit to something. Much better than just begging for the payment to arrive. I'm definitely stealing that line for my Canadian client.
Let me put it all together. You finish the job. You send the invoice with a clear due date. If payment is late, you send a friendly reminder. If it's still overdue after a week, you ask for a payment date. 5 words, one clear system.
Beautiful. Try saying this short one with me. The payment is overdue. Please send a payment date today. 2 sentences, 2 of our words, and very polite. Say it out loud once before the next email you write.
Subscribe if you want more English for your freelance career. Next episode, we cover the exact words to use in a client video call when you don't understand and you need to ask for repeat without sounding lost. You'll love it.
And listeners, remember, getting paid is your right, not a favor. Be polite, be clear, use these 5 words, and your invoices will get paid faster. I promise it works.
Try this in your next email. Come back next episode and tell us how it went.